Sound and fury. The Congress leadership seems unwilling to engage in honest introspection. The Congress leaders are not. They do not want to engage in any honest introspection. Introspection means examining one's own actions. So the Congress leaders are not interested in checking their own actions. The sound and the fury at the 7 hour long virtual meeting at the Congress Working Committee CWC on Monday signified a lot. So a virtual meeting has been conducted. It has been conducted on Monday. It has a lot of importance. And this meeting, it was a 7 hour long meeting, and it was not a real meeting because real the people didn't actually meet. They were just able to see each other. A virtual meeting. It is because of the current situation. We have the COVID-19 pandemic, right? So gatherings are not allowed. So they use the virtual meeting. The orchestrated tirade by CWC members against the party colleagues who raised valid concerns regarding the functioning of the party lent credence to a charge of the Congress often faces that it exists for the Gandhi family. So the orchestrated tirade by the CWC members against the party members. Orchestrated means a well planned thing, or a well planned thing. And tirade means an angry speech. So the well planned or the prepared angry speech by the CWC members means the Congress members against the party colleagues. So some of the members of the party of the Congress have created a well planned angry speech against their own colleagues who raised valid concerns regarding the functioning of the party. So some members of the party have questioned some senior authorities about the functioning of their party, and those senior parties, they knew that the situation would come, and they have been well prepared with the angry speech. And that angry speech had led and that angry speech was sorry and that questions were controlled by that angry speech, who raised valid concerns regarding the functioning of the party lent credence to a charge the Congress often faces, that it exists for the Gandhi family. So the rest of the colleagues there who raised the questions, so now they say that the Congress party is especially only about the Gandhi family, and the rest of the party and the leaders only care about the Gandhi family members, but not the rest of the party's members. A letter signed by several senior leaders had demanded an active, full-time, and visible leadership. So there has been a letter which has been signed by several leaders. Now it says that the leaders of the Congress, they should be active, they should work full-time and visible. Visible means that things which they do should be transparent. Means we need to understand their each and every single move. Their intent, timing, and motivation were questioned by Rahul Gandhi, who continues to influence decisions in a party though he resigned as president last year. Their intent means the intention of the non-Gandhi families, of the non-Gandhi family members, but still the members of the Congress party. So their intention, the intent means intention. So their intention, timing, and motivation, all these three are questioned by questioned by Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He questioned all these three of the members for raising that question. Rahul Gandhi, who continues to influence decisions in the party, though he resigned as president last year. So, at first place, why does he have to question them about their timing, about their timing motivation? He doesn't need to question, right? Because he's not the president of the party. So even if he resigned as the president of party, the decisions which are made by the party are still influenced by him, means are still changed or are still under control of him. A letter signed by several senior leaders had demanded an active, full-time and visible leadership. Though he resigned as the president last year, Mr. Rahul Gandhi resigned as the president recently in the last year. While former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh shored up support for Mr. Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, who holds charge as interim president of the party, another senior leader, A.K. Anthony, termed the letter cruel. So while former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh showed up support for Mr. Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, so the former Prime Minister means the Prime Minister of India before Narendra Modi is Manmohan Singh, right? So he's been supporting Sonia Gandhi and Rahul and Mr. Gandhi, who holds a charge as an interim president of the party. Now Manmohan Singh is the short-term or temporary president of the Congress party, and is encouraging Miss Sonia Gandhi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who holds charge as interim president of the party. Interim means temporary or short-term. Interim president of the party, another senior leader, A.K. Anthony, termed the letter cruel. So while that happened, another senior leader from the party Congress named A.K. Anthony, he said that the letter was cruel. It was hurting the feelings and emotions of many leaders, and this letter was cruel. That's what he said. Swinging between the senile and juvenile arguments that the CWC appeared to be an attempt to gloss over the substance of the letter, the entire text of which, incidentally, is not public yet, and vilified signatories. So, swinging between the senile and juvenile means swinging between the senile means swinging between the seniors, swinging between the senior leaders and the juvenile, and the juvenile means the newcomers or the new leaders, new members. So talking about the old and experienced leaders and new and young leaders, the arguments which happened at the CWC, they're trying to gloss over the content of the letter, means they are trying to hide, they are trying to conceal. Gloss means to hide something, disguise something, or to conceal something. So these are trying to cover up the actual content of the letter. They are trying to cover up the actual content of the letter. They are trying to cover up the actual content of the letter, and also this actual content of the letter is not being public yet. Means we don't know it, right? The media doesn't know it, and we also don't know it. Incidentally, it's not public yet, and vilified signatories. In seeking to deflect the issue by questioning the character and loyalty of the persons who raised it, the Congress did exactly what it often accuses its principal opponent, the BJP, of doing. So, in seeking to deflect the issue, we just read it, right? The Congress leaders are the CWC is trying to hide the actual content of the letter. Means, so we can also say that it is trying to distract them from the actual content of the letter. They are trying to distract the people from the actual content of the letter, and also to do that more efficiently, they are questioning the people who raised it. Means, why would you raise it? Don't you have loyalty and don't you have respect? They're questioning the people who raised those certain questions. And in this time, the some members of the Congress did what exactly? Congress most of the time accuses BJP of doing something, and the Congress has done the exact thing at this current moment. So that's the meaning of the sentence. I'm going to read it again. Um, the Congress did exactly what it often accuses its principal opponent, means its major opponent, the BJP, of doing. The signatories to the letter might include like opportunities too, but many of them, such as Kapil Sibal, Manish, Manish Tiwari, and Shashi Tharoor, have been staunch defenders of the party. So the members who have signed the letter, they may be opportunists, means they may be willing to be the president of the Congress party. Hmm. But some of them, such as these people, um, like uh, like Kapil Sibal, Manish Tiwari, and Shashi Tharoor, have been staunch defenders of the party. Means they have been loyal and honest defenders of the party. There was no reason to hastily conclude, as many at the CWC did, that the letter was leaked to the media by its senders and not its recipients. So the CWC thinks that the letter was leaked. It thinks that the letter was leaked mm, in a, in excessive speed. So it came to a conclusion, and that's not a proper conclusion. It came to a conclusion very quickly and ignorantly. It did not consider everything. It came to an wrong. It came to a wrong conclusion, and it thinks that the letter was leaked to the media by the sender, but not the recipients. By the sender means the people who have signed it. Recipients means the leaders of the Congress party, such as Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. The degenerative affliction crippling the Congress party is a concern not only for its members but for all who are invested in India's democracy. So the degenerative means the deterioration affliction means degenerative means tending to decline something. So the degenerative affliction crippling the Congress party. Affliction means to harm, harm. Affliction means harm or injury. Crippling the Congress party. Crippling means to disable something or to affect something in a bad way. Crippling the Congress party is a concern, is a worry, not only for its members but for all the members who are invested in India's democracy. So that's not only a big problem for the members of the party; it's also a problem for the people who have spent some time who have spent some time to develop India, to make India a better place. The Gandhi family, that commands the loyalty of the entire party, has a special duty to ensure that this cry for reform within the party is not reduced to a question about itself. So the Gandhi family in the Congress party, which which we all know, it commands the loyalty of the whole party, right? It says that you have to be loyal, you have to be perfect, and this cry for reformment means this plea means this request of improvement of loyalty from the Gandhi family should not be reduced about a question about itself. It basically means that if they want the rest of the party to be loyal, first of all, even they need to be loyal. The Gandhis have expressed their desire to remain active without leading the party. So the Gandhi family thinks that even though if we are not ruling the party, we should still have some control over the party. Hence, the Congress party does not only include Gandhi family, right? It includes some people. So even if those people are ruling, they say that the Gandhi family says that even we should have some control over the party. The Gandhis have expressed their desire to remain active without leading the party. Such a role will be seen as a disingenuous scheme to exercise authority without accountability, something that Mr. Gandhi claims to deeply detest. So, such a role will be seen as a disingenuous scheme to exercise authority without accountability. Means if they do like that, means if they control the party, even without having the leadership of the party, it will look like it will look like a dishonest scheme. It will look like a dishonest scheme to take credit, but by not actually doing it. They don't do anything, but they still want the credit. It looks like that. And this act, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he actually denies this sentence. He does not think that. He says that we don't do anything like that. We are perfect. What I mean by we are perfect is that um, we are the ones who do everything. He is fortunate and must be thankful that the Congress party in its entirety still supports him, and even the reformists, mislabeled as rebels by his self-styled loyalists, are not questioning his authority. They have only expressed frustration over his selective interest. So finally, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is very lucky for his fellow colleagues who are very honest and loyal to him. And even the reformists, means even the members who look forward for the improvements and the growth of the party, they have been sometimes labeled as rebels, means they have been sometimes labeled as the ones who have betrayed the party, even though they don't question his authority, because they respect they respect their leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. For that, he should be very thankful. Uh, but they are just frustrated. They won't question him in any way, or they won't at least go against him anyway. They are just frustrated that he only gives special interest he only gives special interest to the Gandhi family, not to the rest of the party. He's showing partiality, and that's what they think, because that's why they are frustrated. Even though they are frustrated, they won't raise any questions because they respect him. It was Mr. Gandhi's remarkable accommodative skills and magnanimity that paved the way for the creation of the United Progressive Alliance that lasted in the government for two full terms between 2004 and 2014. So Mrs. Sonia Gandhi has a remarkable skill of accommodation, means of attracting the people to their party, and also a remarkable skill of magnanimity that paved the way. Magnanimity means she's she shows she shows she shows so much generosity. Magnanimity means being generous. Magnanimity that paved this is the key ingredient for them to be ruling for a consecutive 10 years. So they have been ruling since 2004 to 2014. No one has been able to stop them until then. Mr. Gandhi's legacy faces a serious threat, not only from our politics, not only from our political opponents, not only from our political opponents, but also from within the household. So this might seem to end. So this legacy of Miss Sonia Gandhi, this seems to end because of the opposition which she is getting, not only from the political opponents, it's not only from the opposite parties, but also from her Gandhi family. If Mr. Gandhi is unwilling to give up his obduracy and overcome his bitterness towards the colleagues, means if Mr. Gandhi, if Mr. Gandhi, if Mr. Gandhi if Mr. Gandhi does not stop being stubborn and hating his colleagues, the responsibility falls on Ms. Gandhi to ensure a transparent election to find a successor along with a new CWC and a parliamentary board. So if Mr. Gandhi if Mr. Gandhi does not control his personality, Miss Sonia Gandhi, the responsibility falls down to Miss Sonia Gandhi. Now, if that happens, she need to find someone instead of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and she should also find a new CWC and a parliamentary board. Thank you.